Hello everybody and welcome back. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but here we are. Today I will be doing a simulation of the NFL playoffs. Earlier today I went back and looked at my predictions for the NFL season, and I was surprised to find out that I went 20, 11, and 1 on my over-under predictions. I only got 3 exactly right, but I had the Bengals at 4 wins, the Lions at 5 wins, and the Saints at 12 wins. And then the ones that were furthest off, I had the Jets at 7 wins. They only finished with 2. And I had the Washington football team at 2 wins and they finished with 7, so I completely flip-flopped those two. But I also didn't count on the Go Alex Smith plane. So here we are again, doing another simulation, this time going through each playoff game, doing a simcast and see what happens. Alright, so here we are with the first matchup, Colts at Bills, the 2nd seed and the 7th seed in the AFC. So what we're going to do is load into the game. It's just going to be 6-minute quarters because the scores should reflect an actual football game. And we'll super sim, see what happens. We'll load in and watch the end of the game if it's close. Looks like the Bills score a touchdown on their first drive of the game. I think as we go through this, we're just going to highlight the scoring plays because nobody cares about anything else, right? The Colts got inside the 10 and had to settle for a field goal. And the Bills get another touchdown, go up 14-3. The Bills get a field goal to go up 2 touchdowns with 1:30 left in the first half. Wow, as time running down in the first half, the Colts managed to score a 25-yard touchdown pass to T.Y. Hilton. Extra point is good, 17-10 Bills. And the Bills get another touchdown, miss the extra point, so they're only up 13 at the start of the third quarter. And the Colts answer right back with a touchdown of their own. Only down 6 points. This could be a good finish if they get another stop here. And the Colts get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. All right, the Colts got into field goal range, kicked a field goal. It's good. Only down 3 as we're heading into the fourth quarter in about 30 seconds. Wow, the Bills went for a 56-yard field goal, and it's good. That's a big kick there to put them up 6 with 4 minutes to go. And the Bills managed to get a stop. The Colts punted. The Bills have another chance to put the game away. All right, so the Colts got to stop under 2 minutes. I think this is where we jump in, see if they can score a touchdown. The Colts are at midfield. They need a touchdown.
A good throw here, finding Pascal.
They're moving the ball pretty well so far. Still have all 3 timeouts. All right, 1st and 10. Pass over the middle. They're going to have to start calling some of these timeouts. There they go. Here we go, 2nd and 4. Still have 2 timeouts. This is a pretty good situation for what they have, and they got the pass completed to Pittman. They don't need to start taking shots at the end zone yet since they still have that timeout. That's a smart play too, and they get out of bounds, so they still have that timeout if they need it. Rivers drops back. He's got a lot of time to throw. He needs to make a decision. How is he still up? Oh! If he would have scored off of that, that would have been probably the greatest Madden play I've ever seen. So a lot of time went off the clock there, but they have a couple more chances. Still have that timeout. 10 seconds left. What can Phillip Rivers do? He's got Hines. Oh, but he stopped short. Good thing they had that timeout. This is crazy. 6 seconds left. Colts have the ball at the 1-yard line. Are they running the ball? Don't run the ball, Colts. Don't run the ball. Okay, they're not running the ball. T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton scores a touchdown to tie the game. Unbelievable. The Bills were up 14 points in the first half. All right, here we go. For the win. Okay, it's good. I wish I would have showed a different camera angle for that, but it's good. All right, they didn't squib it, so they will have a chance to return it. Time has expired. There's a flag, but it's probably going to be holding or something. The Colts come back down 14 in the first half to win this game by 1 point, all because the Bills missed an extra point earlier in the game. That's unbelievable. So the Colts are guaranteed to play the Chiefs because they will be, no matter what, the lowest seed remaining. All right, so our second matchup, Steelers, the 3 seed, versus Browns as the 6 seed. I don't know if we'll get a game better than what we just saw, but I'm hoping we do because that was a great way to kick off the video. All right, here we go. And the Browns are the first on the board with 3 points. The Steelers just punted again, but they pinned the Browns at the 1. We might see some trouble here. And we do. The Steelers get a safety, so the score is 3-2 in the first quarter. All right, so to kick off the second quarter, the Steelers got into field goal range, made a field goal, so they're up 5-3. We could be getting in scoreagami territory with this one. So the Browns going for another field goal, missed. So it remains 5-3. This time, Cody Parkey makes a 50-yard field goal. The score is now 6-5. We've hit the 2-minute warning. The Steelers are marching down the field. Oh, and it gets picked off. So the Browns have a chance to increase the lead before halftime. And Cody Parkey gets another crack at a 49-yard field goal. Makes this one 9-5 with a minute left. Let's see if the Steelers can put some points on the board. And they punt the ball away, so the Browns even have another opportunity here. And the Browns score the first touchdown of the game. Extra point is good, so they're up 16-5. 10 seconds remaining left in the first half. So I'd say this is a surprising start so far. I wouldn't have expected the Steelers to only have 5 points. I'm going to look to see if this is a very good chance for a scoreagami here. For those of you that don't know, a scoreagami is an NFL score that has never happened before. So just this past week, the Bills-Dolphins game was a scoreagami. The final score is 56-26, because that final score has never happened before in NFL history. Oh yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for a scoreagami with 5 points. As it stands, 16-5 would be a scoreagami, so let's keep monitoring that situation as the game moves on, if the Steelers don't score again. Wow, so the Browns went for it on 4th and goal inside their own 5-yard line and did not get it. That's big for the Steelers, who have yet to do anything on offense. And they give the ball right back on a punt. All right, the Browns get another 3 points, 19-5. That actually is not a scoreagami. So we need the Browns to score another touchdown here. Or let's see if the Steelers make this interesting. They're down 14 points. 4th quarter underway. Nothing has really changed. I'm surprised the Browns are throwing so much. I feel like up 2 scores this late in the game, they would just be pounding the rock with Chubb and Hunt. And there's another touchdown. So they're putting the game even further away. Forget what I said. 26-5. That would also be a scoreagami. So we'll see if that holds. Oh, the Steelers went for it on 4th down, deep in their own territory, did not get it. Browns will probably put some more points up here. And they do. Another touchdown. 33-5. The Steelers fail to convert on 4th down again. This game is pretty much over. Just going to quickly go through this because I doubt they're going to score here. Yeah, they ended up punting. The game is over. The Steelers get thrashed by the Browns. Like I said, I do not see that happening in real life. But 36-5. That is a scoreagami. So we got a good game in the first one. We got a horrible game in the second one, but we got a scoreagami. That makes up for it, sort of. The Browns will be awaiting the winner of this game between the Ravens and the Titans, and these two teams are also playing for home field in the next round. All right, here we go. Game 3 underway. And there it is. The Ravens put the first points up on the board with the touchdown from Willie Snead. Extra point is good. They go up 7-0 as we near the end of the first quarter. This is the first time the Titans have really marched down the field. This is a good opportunity for them to score. And they are forced to go for the field goal, which is good. They are down 7-3. And there it is, another touchdown. We got the fullback getting in on the action. The Ravens will go up 14-3. As we near the end of the first half, let's see if the Titans can get some points. And just as I say that, Ravens get another turnover. The Ravens just went for it on 4th and 1 and got it. So they're going for a touchdown here before the half is up. And there's another one. Gus Edwards this time. Ravens are up 21-3. Kind of surprised by this. Another interception by Jimmy Smith. So the Ravens will put up even more points on the board before halftime. Lamar Jackson runs it in for a touchdown, and this is a complete beatdown. 28-3. All right, I just went ahead and skipped to the end because nothing really happened, but the Ravens just absolutely dominated this one, 34-3. The Titans never got close to scoring. So this means the AFC second round matchups are set. We got the Chiefs Colts and the Browns Ravens in an AFC North matchup. We'll be moving on to the NFC games right now. All right, here we go. The first matchup in the NFC side, we've got the Saints and the Bears. Now, I'm pretty confident the Saints will win this one, and I don't think it's going to be close. But let's see what Madden thinks, because apparently they think the opposite of what I do. All right, here we go. Bears-Saints underway. And Nick Foles is starting for the Bears. Can I change that? Because Trubisky has been absolutely going off the last few games. Okay, if we're going to do this simulation, we're going to do it right. Foles is the better rated quarterback, but Trubisky has been the one that's playing. And the Saints put up the first points of the game with a touchdown from Emmanuel Sanders. They go up 7-0 midway through the first quarter. Oh, come on. Trubisky's out here throwing dots and Cordero Patterson can't catch the pass. Come on. What is Drew Brees doing running the ball? That's back-to-back plays where he's ran the ball. At the end of the first quarter, the Saints don't have as many points as I thought they would, but they are winning, so I guess I'll take that. The Bears get a big interception deep in their own territory, so that's huge. Bears with yet another punt. If the Bears were struggling like this, I wonder if they would hesitate to put Nick Foles in the second half. The Saints get another touchdown, this time Latavius Murray. They'll go up 2 scores midway through the second quarter. There we go. Trubisky's cooking now. He's cooking. Okay, they just put points on the board, but they didn't tell me what happened. Huh? Okay, well, they didn't say what happened, but they kicked the extra point. It's good. They're only down 1 score now. Saints have the ball with 2 minutes left in the half. And the Bears get an interception. That's a few times now where they've stopped the Saints in their own territory. Well, that's a big play. They might get a field goal before the half is up. And they do. So, the Bears were down 2 scores. Now it's only a 4-point game going into the second half. The Bears got another interception. Bears desperately need a touchdown here. But they got 3 points, only down 1. And look at that. 75-yard rushing touchdown by Alvin Kamara. Saints go up 8. Still a 1-possession game. Pat O'Donnell punts for negative 58 yards for a touchback. Bears got another interception. The Saints should have so many more points than they do, but they keep making mistakes. They're running out of chances. Their defense is playing well. The Saints just scored a touchdown, but it didn't say what happened again. So it looks like it's over for the Bears. 15-point game with under 2 minutes. But hold the phone. Bears score a touchdown. 38 seconds left. We're going to have to load in to see if they get the onside kick. I would say the chances of them getting this aren't very high, but, you know, we got to load into it just in case it happens. And they do not get it. That will be the game. Bears should have won this game. With their defense, they should have won the game. The second matchup on the NFC side, we've got the Seahawks and the Rams. If the Seahawks win, they will be playing the Saints in the second round. If the Rams win, they will be playing the Packers in the second round. All right, game is underway. And the Seahawks score a touchdown. Tyler Lockett with the reception. They'll go up 7-0 midway through the first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter. It looks like the Rams are starting to move the ball down the field here. After a long possession, the Rams end up settling for 3 points, so they are down 7-3. Wow, I wouldn't have expected a big play here, but Jared Goff, 41-yard touchdown pass to Cooper Kupp. The Rams take the lead. The Rams get the ball right back on an interception, and another touchdown for the Rams. Wow, this game turned real fast. So 17-7, nearing the 2-minute warning in the first half. Let's see if the Seahawks have anything before halftime. They ended up punting, so now the Rams have a chance to score. Wow, so the Rams just punted, and Russell Wilson, 80-yard touchdown pass to David Moore. Wow. So the Seahawks down 3 as we're nearing halftime. So the Rams got it in field goal range, and there it is. All right. So they kick a field goal to go up 6. We're going to be heading halftime, I'm guessing. Yep, okay. Russell Wilson kneels to go into halftime. So what started as a pretty slow-moving game picked up as it's now 20-14. And there's another touchdown by the Seahawks. This time Chris Carson runs it in. Extra point is good, so they now regain the lead. The Seahawks march the ball right down the field. David Moore gets his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good, so the Seahawks are now up 8. And the Rams, oh, I missed that. Interception. So now they have a chance. They have the best chance of the half to score here. Wow. Oh, and the Seahawks get it right back. Unbelievable. Yep, and the Seahawks get another big play touchdown, this time with Tyler Lockett, 34 yards. Might put the game out of reach. Wow, just to think they were within 15 yards of scoring again, and then they get an interception, and now it's a 2-score game. But hold on, the Rams move the ball down the field pretty quickly here. And there's a touchdown. They're going to have to... Oh, no, they don't have to go for 2 yet. So Robert Woods gets a touchdown. Extra point is good, so down 8. We'll load back in if the Rams get the ball back. So here we go, 3rd and 11, 1:54 left. Rams still have 1 timeout. They got to get a stop here to have a chance. And wow, the Seahawks convert on 3rd down. That's going to do it because the Rams will not be able to stop the clock. The game is over. The Seahawks do manage to hold on 35-27. They will be facing the Saints. in the second round. So far, my NFC predictions are 2 for 2. All right, moving on to the final game of the first round of the NFL playoffs. We've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading to Washington to face a football team. I didn't expect this big of an overall difference. I predicted the football team to win in real life, but I think the Bucs might destroy him here in this simulation, to be honest. And the Bucs go 3 and out on their first possession. Was that a 71-yard punt? Wow, Buccaneers 3 points off of a 55-yard field goal. The Bucs are up 3-0 midway through the first quarter. All right, first quarter coming to an end. Bucs still have a 3-0 lead. And there's Gronk. Thought he might show up sometime. Tom Brady throws a 1-yard touchdown pass to him. Brings a lead 10-0. Washington still has not had anything going on offense. All right, Washington just crossed midfield for the first time in the game midway through the second quarter. And just as I say that, they turn the ball over. 23-yard touchdown pass to Mike Evans. Tampa Bay is now up 17-0. I'd be surprised if Washington even scored at this point. And there's an interception. Brings the Bucs back into their own territory, and here we are with another touchdown. But wait, could they actually put points on the board? Unbelievable. The Buccaneers held them to 3 points, and they had at least 5 plays inside their 10-yard line. And Tampa Bay scores another touchdown. Leonard Fournette gets his first rushing touchdown of the game. I would consider this game to be over. And Washington just scored their first touchdown of the game. J.D. McKissick. And there you have it. Tampa Bay wins this one easily, just like I thought they might. 34-10, the final. So Tampa Bay will be going on to face the Packers. And the first time that they played this season, Tampa Bay beat them, I think, 38-10. Because I had the Buccaneers defense in fantasy, and I dropped them that week, and they ended up scoring like 20 points. Who would have thought? All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The Chiefs finally playing in the simulation, taking on the Colts, who had the crazy upset win against the Bills in the first round. I'm honestly kind of nervous for this. I'll never forget 7 years ago when the Chiefs had the 38-10 lead against the Colts, and they ended up losing 45-44. But those days are beyond us. Greater things are ahead. Here we go. I would honestly expect a little bit of rust in this game, because at this point the Chiefs would have had a week off because of having the 1 seed, and they just threw an interception inside the 10. But as I was saying, the Chiefs have had a week off because of the wild card game, but then also they rested their starters in week 17, so that's 2 weeks off where their starters haven't been playing. Might be a rough start to whoever they play. And the Colts score the first points of the game with a touchdown from Jonathan Taylor. 7-0 nearing the end of the first quarter. All right, so the Chiefs didn't go for it. They're on 4th and 3. I feel like they might have in real life, but instead they take the 3 points to go down 4 points with 5.5 left to go in the first half. The Colts are absolutely dominating this game. 14-3. 2:45 left to go in the first half. I do have some hope, though, because the Bills were up the same score, I believe, and they ended up losing. So we'll see what happens. There we go. Tyreek for the touchdown. That's what we like to see. Down 4 with 1:35. So they just went down the whole field in about a minute. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Chiefs trailing 14-10. 4th and 1. You better go for this. Oh, they actually did. Wow. All right, it's almost inevitable that they'll score. And there it is. Le'Veon Bell with the touchdown. 17-14. We took the lead. So there it is. Already a 14-point swing. Into the third quarter, this game's a little more low scoring than I thought it would be. 17-14. Colts have the ball. See what they can do. Wow, 15-yard touchdown pass to regain the lead. Extra point is good, so the Chiefs do need a touchdown to take the lead. Oh man, if I was watching this, this is giving me anxiety, and this is just a simulation. It doesn't even matter. 4th and 7, probably take the field goal here. And they do, it's good. So down 1, 4 minutes left to go in the game. Dang it. So the Colts are up 28-20. If the Chiefs get close to scoring, I'll jump in. Oh, 4th and 9. They'll probably punt. Whoa, they actually went for it and got it. Oh my god. Okay, the Chiefs are committing so many penalties. I would be screaming at the TV. Pass dropped. Okay, he made up for it with that. All right, we're about to jump into this. All right, here we go. The Chiefs are facing 2nd and 7. So why are they coming out in the Wildcat in this situation? Okay, I guess it's fine. Oh my god, I'd want the ball in Mahomes' hands as much as possible. The clock's ticking. I'd like to see them show a little bit of urgency in case something happens here. They're doing it again. Wait, why is he throw? What are they doing? Are you kidding me? Did they really just do that? Back-to-back plays, Wildcat, under a minute left, down 8. They're throwing. Oh, he's wide open. Okay, this game's over. We're going back to simulating. Unbelievable. I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe that just happened. This man has 384 yards passing, and you're going to put the game in the rookie's hands. The Wildcat thing was questionable at first, but they go back-to-back plays, and they're going to throw it with him? Well, Colts win, I guess. They move on to the AFC Championship as a 7 seed. I had to take my jersey off because that was pathetic. Well, anyway, who are the Colts going to be facing? We've got the Ravens and the Browns. Looks like it'll be a good matchup based on these overalls. All right, here we go. Browns-Ravens to determine who faces the Colts in the AFC Championship game. They played one of the games of the year on Monday Night Football just a couple weeks ago when Lamar had to go to the bathroom. And Browns score on their first possession. Nick Chubb with the touchdown, go up 7-0. And they get another touchdown, this time to Donovan Peoples-Jones, to go up 2 scores on the Ravens. So right now we're looking at the 2 lowest seeds in the AFC playoffs making it to the AFC Championship game. These 2 teams had the biggest, most convincing wins in the simulation so far. Thought the Ravens would keep it close. I mean, there's still plenty of time left. And there it is. The Ravens' first touchdown to none other than Dez Bryant. Dez caught it that time. 14-7. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. All right, so at halftime, the Browns are up 14-7. I thought they'd be scoring a little more than this. And there it is. Ravens tie the game with a touchdown by J.T. Dobbins. Fourth quarter, tied at 14. This is shaping up to be a game we load into at the end. And the Ravens get another touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. I said J.T. Dobbins earlier, didn't I? I meant J.K. Dobbins. With a touchdown reception, his second touchdown of the game. Ravens are up 7 now. They scored 21 unanswered. But the Browns moving the ball quickly down the field here this time. And that was a quick touchdown. They scored in about a minute. Nick Chubb punches it in. Game is tied once again. So Browns have the ball under 2 minutes to go. We'll see if they get close here. All right, this seems like a good spot to jump in. All right, see Cody Parkey's target line to 39. I believe that means they have like 15 yards to get into field goal range. 3rd and inches. This is a big play here. They still have all 3 timeouts. If I were them, I'd run the ball, get the first down, hurry up, and then call another play. But they're throwing again. Oh, he's in trouble. See, and that's exactly why. They just had a perfect opportunity to get at least a first down. All right, so the Ravens have quite a ways to go, but they do have the best kicker in the NFL. So they don't need to get that far to get in field goal range. That's a good start. Oh, and the Browns forced to call a timeout because of an injury. That could be big. They still have a long ways to go, but that saved the Ravens a timeout. Oh my god, what are you doing, Lamar? Okay, yeah, they're not going to call any timeouts now. They're just going to let the time go out and let it go into overtime. I guess they're going to run one last play. Kind of dangerous, but we're going into overtime. The first overtime game in this NFL playoff simulation. All right, so not looking good right now for the Browns. 3rd and 9. How is that not intercepted? So the next score will win the game. Let's see what the Ravens can do here. All they need to do is get into field goal range. This is big for the Browns defense if they want to have a chance to win this game, because if the Ravens get much further than this, they're in field goal range. Okay, so they're short of the first down. Are they going to go for the field goal here? That'd be a 64-yard field goal? There's no way. They've got to go for it, right? They're punting? Oh my god. Oh boy. So Browns getting near midfield. Probably have about 20 yards or so to get into field goal range. The play action fake, looking down the field. On the sideline, wow. What a catch by Austin Hooper. And that puts the Browns in field goal range. What a throw. Why was he so open? Man, this isn't even a better catch. So I think we're heading into the final moments of this game. The Browns are going for the field goal right away. They aren't going to try to get any closer. And here comes the ice by the Ravens. Well, here we go. For the win. To get into the AFC Championship game. And he made it. Game is over. The Browns advance to the AFC Championship game, where they will actually have a home game against the Indianapolis Colts. Now let's figure out who's making the NFC Championship game. All right, for the first time in this playoff simulation, we have the Green Bay Packers. They'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in what's probably going to be a phenomenal game. All right, Battle of the Bays, Tampa versus Green. That doesn't really have a good ring to it. And the Bucs are the first on the board with 3 points halfway through the first quarter. And they're going to score a touchdown. Antonio Brown gets the Bucs up 10-0 as we near the end of the first quarter. As we've seen before, the Packers have plenty of time to come back. This is only their second possession of the game. And it looks like they're moving the ball well down the field as they get a touchdown to Tavon Austin. I didn't know he played for the Packers. But there he is, 20-yard touchdown. Brings the game to 3 points. All right, Packers on the verge of scoring again. They got 1 yard to go, and there it is. Aaron Jones punches it in for a touchdown. And see, just like that, they have the lead. And we got what says a 20-yard touchdown, but the score didn't update. So it must have got called back. But it doesn't matter because the Buccaneers will score anyway. Chris Godwin with a 5-yard touchdown reception. Extra point is good. The Bucs are back up 3 points. And that brings us to the end of the first half. So we've seen a pretty good game so far. Tampa Bay had a 10-point lead and now stands at 3, 17-14. Second half, here we go. No way. Packers throw an interception and it almost gets returned for a touchdown. That is big. And Tampa Bay capitalizes and scores a touchdown. 24-14. They didn't score before the end of the third quarter. Still a 10-point game, but third and goal from the 3-yard line. They need this. And there it is, Tavon Austin again. Yeah, again, I had no idea. But he's making big plays, showing up in the playoffs. Packers are only down 3. But the Bucs offense has been so good this game. As I say that, Tom Brady throws an interception. Wow. So Packers have the ball near midfield, down 3, 5 minutes left. Ooh, this is interesting. 4th and 1, 39-yard line. Let's see what they do. I'd assume they'd try for a field goal. They didn't. They went for it and got the conversion. They're thinking big here. They're looking for a touchdown. But now we have 3rd and 13 from the 20. They get about half of that, so now they're going to have to go for the field goal. All right, there it is. Mason Crosby ties the game at 24 with 4 minutes left. Another close game looking like we'll be loading into eventually. Big sack there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th and 12 from the 45. So Aaron Rodgers has 2 minutes 39 seconds. Once again, if it looks like they're getting close to scoring, we'll jump in. All right, we're about to hit the 2-minute warning. I think this looks like a good spot. So the Packers have 3rd and inches. And they're going to empty backfield. I don't know why they wouldn't run it here, but Rodgers is in trouble. And he just throws it away. And that's the second questionable 3rd and inches play call I've seen in this video. And now they're going to come and punt. What a wasted opportunity. I mean, I get you want to keep the ball in your best player's hands, unlike what the Chiefs did. But the Bucs will have a chance here. Minute 50 left on the clock. All right, here we go to see what Tom Brady has in him. Wide open over the middle is Mike Evans. Like, how do you allow that to happen? All they need is a field goal. Mike Evans again, wide open. And from there, it'd be about a 55-yarder. So they just got to get a few yards to get a little closer. Make it easier for Ryan Suckup. Tom Brady still throwing. Is that Fournette? Yep, Fournette over the middle. Now they're definitely in field goal range. Packers just called their first timeout, so they're trying to preserve some time on the clock if they can. Oh, face mask. So they can run the clock all the way down and go for the game-winning field goal. All right, here we go for the win. Ryan Suckup. A pretty easy field goal attempt. It's good. So 2 games in a row we've seen a game-winning field goal. Buccaneers upset the Green Bay Packers. So both of the 1 seeds lost in the divisional round. That's crazy. But Tampa Bay wins 27-24, which means the winner of the Saints-Seahawks game will have home field in the NFC Championship. All right, here we go. Saints-Seahawks. If I were to guess, I think the Saints would win this one pretty easily, but I've been surprised plenty in this video already. All right, to face Tampa Bay in the NFC Championship and to get home field for that game, here we go. I almost drowned myself. Alright, so the Seahawks marching right down the field here to start the game. And there it is, touchdown, 3 minutes in. Carlos Hyde punches it in. 7-0 early on. And the Seahawks with another touchdown. This time Chris Carson runs it in. So already 14-0 just 30 seconds into the second quarter. No way. The Saints did this against the Bears. They'd get deep into enemy territory and then turn the ball over. All right, the Saints hold the Seahawks to a field goal as we're about a minute away from halftime. This was not expected, at least for me. I kind of underestimated the Seahawks' defense after the last round. The Saints need some sort of points here, I think, to have a chance in the second half. And there it is, a 39-yard touchdown pass. How do you give that up if you're Seattle? The Seahawks are up 17-7 at halftime. The Saints do start with the ball, so let's see if they can do anything. They're marching down the field easily, but we've seen Drew Brees struggle in this situation before. Not this time, as Latavius Murray runs it in for a touchdown, and it's a ball game again. Wow! Chris Carson, 81 yards for a touchdown. That's a big letdown for the Saints. Seahawks are up 10 with a minute to go in the third. Fourth quarter underway. Saints were in enemy territory once again. Drew Brees with an interception. This time Bobby Wagner picks it off. What are the Seahawks going to do here? Up 10, 38-yard line, 4th and 5. Missed a 55-yard field goal. So the Saints have some decent field position to make something happen here. If Drew Brees throws another interception. He doesn't. Drew Brees to Juwan Johnson for a 20-yard touchdown pass. And it is a 3-point game. Still plenty of time left if the Saints can get another stop. Wow, big play by the Saints defense there to force a 4th down. This is just 3 yards closer than the last time. I'm assuming the Seahawks will try for another field goal. This time they hit it. 52 yards is good. 27-21. Saints down a touchdown. So I think this is where we jump in. See what the Saints can see if the Saints can make anything happen. We've seen more close games than I thought we would. I thought we'd just be using Simcast the whole time, but here we are, the Saints, 2 minutes to go at the 35-yard line. Need a touchdown. Wide open over the middle. I believe that's Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders, 9 catches for 147 yards, just popped up on the screen. Did he catch that? Oh, is that Sanders again? I'm surprised Bobby Wagner didn't knock that one loose. Seahawks aren't calling any timeouts yet. And wide open, Sanders once again. Wow. So the Saints have the chance to take the lead here. The kick is up. And it is good. So the Seahawks down 1, have just a little over a minute left. All 3 timeouts. All they need is a field goal. See if Russell Wilson can remind everyone why he was an MVP candidate early on in the season. Oh, is that a face mask? No way. So they're already on the verge of field goal range. Wow. Just after 5 seconds. There it is. All right, there's the run. All right, that should help out a lot. And now the Saints do call their first timeout. If the Seahawks throw here, I'll be a little disappointed. And they're throwing. Oh, God. But oh, my God. Tyler Lockett with a crazy catch. And this will be pretty hard to mess up. And easy. The 16-yarder is good. The Seahawks take the lead. Fireworks at the end of this game. All right, here we go. Last chance for the Saints. And that will do it. So the Seahawks hold off the late charging Saints to win by 2 points, 30-28. They will be playing at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC Championship. All right, so here we go. We got 3 games remaining. The AFC Championship, the NFC Championship, and then the Super Bowl. Here we've got the 7th seed Indianapolis Colts taking on the 6th seed Cleveland Browns. All right, here we go. Cleveland, Ohio for the AFC Championship game. If this ever happens in my lifetime. And the Colts first on the board with a 50-yard field goal by Rodrigo Blankenship. Wow, the Browns get another stop, hold the Colts to another field goal. 6-0. Interception. Baker Mayfield's picked off by Justin Houston. The Colts are forced to yet another field goal. 9-0. The Browns have yet to get anything going. So the Browns punted yet again. Jonathan Taylor just ran for a 75-yard touchdown. It is now 16-0. So 4th and 5 from the 37. This would be a 54-yard field goal. I think Rodrigo can make this. And it is good. Wow. So Rodrigo has 4 field goals in the first half. 19-0. And yet another punt. The Colts might get another field goal. And they do. That's got to be some sort of NFL record for most field goals in a half. The most field goals attempted, or the most field goals made in a game is 8. Okay, I can't find anything about most field goals in a half, but he's on pace to break the record for most field goals in a game. The record for most field goals in a playoff game is 6. So he's looking like he will definitely at least tie that. So 22-0. The Browns have shown nothing on offense. The Colts are absolutely dominating. But they've been held to 5 field goals by the Browns. All right, the Browns are getting closer to scoring. Like 3 touchdowns, they're back in it. And there's one, Baker Mayfield to Jarvis Landry for a touchdown. They already went for 2? I guess that makes it a 14-point game, so never mind. That was smart. And there's another stop for the Browns, but a very long punt. And the Browns are rolling now. They're now down 7 points. If they get another stop, this is a ball game. The Browns held the Colts to 4th and inches, and the Colts punted it away. Can the Browns score for the third, before I even say anything, interception? But once again, the Browns hold Rodrigo and the Colts to a field goal. That is his 6th field goal this game, ties the NFL playoff record. The Browns have marched down the field 7 yards away from scoring with 3 minutes left. They desperately need a touchdown here. And there it is. Nick Chubb runs it in. It is a 3-point game with 3 minutes left. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. This could be a good finish. There's the 2-minute warning. The Colts are still moving the ball down the field. Browns are calling their timeouts. Okay, 3rd and 9. Browns don't have any timeouts, so they should get the ball back with around a minute left. And there it is, 4th and 6. Are they going to bring Rodrigo out? Nope, they punted. Okay. We got to load into this. Crap. The Browns are out of timeouts left. Fresh set of downs at the 33-yard line. Interesting play call. I'd be looking for passes more down the field. They should hurry up here. I don't know what. They're showing no sense of urgency. Need to throw the ball down the field. Okay, so they're getting close. They got to spike it. They're going to have like one. They're not going to have much time left. Are they going to get there in time? Unbelievable. That what terrible clock management. Wow. That's the worst ending to a close game that we've had yet. But the Colts hold on after scoring the first 22 points of the game. They hold on to beat the Browns by 3 points and advance to the Super Bowl. So the lowest seed in the AFC is making the Super Bowl. Let's go find out who they're playing. All right, the Seahawks earned a home game because the Buccaneers upset the Packers in the last round. But here we go for the trip to the Super Bowl to face the Colts. And the Seahawks are the first to strike with a run by Russell Wilson. on their first possession of the game, 7-0 early on. And the Seahawks score yet again, this time a field goal, so 10-0. And as we all have seen from, I think, every game so far, a double-digit lead is not safe. But there's yet another touchdown by Seattle. Rashad Penny gets the touchdown reception. 17-0, halfway through the second quarter. The Bucs need to score soon to have a chance. And they marched right down the field to set up Chris Godwin for a 20-yard touchdown reception. They stay in the game with that one as they're only down 10 with a minute and a half left to go until halftime. But what do you know? The Seahawks get them right back the next play. 73-yard touchdown reception. 24-7. That hurts the Bucs. The Bucs could score a touchdown here before halftime. They come up just short and get the field goal. So the Seahawks up 14 going into the second half. And the Seahawks score yet another touchdown. This time Chris Carson. 31-10 midway through the third. 21-point deficit for the Buccaneers that they have to try to dig themselves out of. But no one else is used to this more than Tom Brady. And the comeback may be starting now as Chris Godwin gets another touchdown. Only down 2 scores now. Third quarter comes to a close. The Bucs are down 2 touchdowns, but they have the ball. They could make this interesting with the touchdown. They're inside the 10, and there it is. Mike Evans this time scores a touchdown. So the Bucs bring it into a 1-score game. Oh man, these games are crazy. Like, just when you think that they're over, the other team comes back and makes it interesting. And the Buccaneers force another punt. 3.5 minutes to go. And they are about to score. And they do. Chris Godwin with another touchdown. Oh my god. And the game is tied. 2.5 minutes left. The Seahawks blowing yet another lead. But can they hold on and win this one? Alright, nearing midfield of the Seahawks. Oh, wow, what a throw. I thought he had plenty of room to run, but that was even better. So the Seahawks are in field goal range. That was a pretty good play call. He stays in bounds. Forces the Bucs to call their first timeout of the second half. Oh, Tyler Lockett injures himself, even though he's walking off the field. I don't know why they made him call a timeout, but that saves the Bucs. So that could save the Bucs a little bit and hurt the Seahawks. Oh, he's got a lot of room. They should know where the ball's going. I mean, come on. All right, here we go. Are they gonna? Okay, yeah, they got it off in time. Last time they called a timeout, but he made it. His second straight game with a game-winning field goal. The Seahawks are advancing to the Super Bowl. So the Seahawks win 34-31 to advance to the Super Bowl. They'll face the Colts. All right, here we go. Colts Seahawks Super Bowl 55. The Colts were the 7th seed in the AFC. The Seahawks were the 3 seed in the NFC. I don't really know what to expect. Anything that I've expected has been wrong, so we'll just let the game do the talking. We're also going to make sure that they play. I thought there was a Super Bowl option. There's a Pro Bowl option. Yeah, we'll play at the Pro Bowl. We'll play at the Super Bowl in Hawaii, so why not? Oh, they said the Pro Bowl's in Las Vegas now. I didn't know that. If this is a blowout, I'll be very disappointed because I like seeing fireworks. The games in the last round were great. We had quite a few good games in the second round. And the Seahawks are the first team on the board with Chris Carson. He's going to definitely be a Super Bowl MVP candidate. He's had a phenomenal postseason. All right, at the end of the first quarter, the Seahawks are still winning 7-0. The Colts punted on their only possession. The Seahawks are nearing a score again. It was 4th and 2. Oh my god, they went for it instead of kicking the field goal to go up 2. So the Colts got to stop. The Seahawks got to be careful. They don't want too big of a lead here or they'll blow it. But there it is. They get their touchdown. Chris Carson once again. 14-0. The Seahawks have been here before a few times. The Seahawks pin the Colts down at the 1, making it not very likely that they'll score here before halftime. And yeah, I guess I'll keep my mouth shut because there's a touchdown. So the comeback is underway. And that brings us into halftime. The Seahawks holding on to a 14-7 lead. The Seahawks on the verge of scoring yet again, but get held to just a field goal by the Colts. So they have a 10-point lead with 4 minutes left to go in the third. The Colts moving the ball down the field pretty easily here. And as I say that, they get stopped on 4th down. Rodrigo coming in clutch, making it a 7-point game with 2 minutes left to go in the third. Fourth quarter about to start, 17-10. Hasn't been a very exciting Super Bowl so far. And the Seahawks are close to putting this one away. They get a touchdown. Greg Olsen with the reception. They managed to get the extra point. So 14-point game with 4 minutes. Not looking very likely for the Colts to come back here. And Phillip Rivers just throws away the pass on 4th down. Man. So it's looking like the Seahawks get a field goal here. 17-point game. So 3 scores with 3 minutes left. This is going to be like one of the worst games that we've seen. And it's in the Super Bowl, of course. And they turn the ball over on downs. Oh, just 2 yards shy of scoring a touchdown. Are the Colts going to call any timeouts here? It doesn't look like it. The Seahawks on the verge of winning Super Bowl 55, and they do. Well, let's see who takes away Super Bowl MVP. Russell Wilson had an okay game. Yeah, I'd say Chris Carson was the workhorse for them all playoffs long. He had 2 touchdowns in this one. Yeah, I'd have to give Super Bowl MVP to Chris Carson for sure. Well, there you have it. The NFL playoffs have been simulated in Madden. Can't say that I agree with them, but you never know. The Colts had a Cinderella run, came up short. The Seahawks are the Super Bowl 55 champions according to Madden. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and also make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at AJ Laporte Gaming, and also the TikTok has been blowing up. Have you seen the TikTok yet? Almost to 7,000 followers on TikTok at AJ Laporte. So be sure to check me out there if you haven't already. So other than that, thanks for watching. See you guys.